Hello, people. It's Master Lollipop. As you can see right here, stuff I was in today. Ouch! I'm gonna be giving you a tutorial on how to solve the 2x2 Rubik's Cube with Ortega method. So, first let's just go over the notation: R, R prime, L, F, F prime, B, B prime, D prime, D. Alright, got that out of the way pretty quickly. And so, the Ortega method is a different way of solving the Rubik's Cube. It's usually faster than the beginner's method, but you need to memorize more algorithms. So, most people just do the beginner's method or maybe CLL, but I'm not doing that right now. So, first thing you gotta do in order to solve the 2x2 Rubik's Cube with Ortega is scramble it. So let me do that real quick. Alright, good. So, it really helps on the 2x2 if you're color neutral, but I'm just going to be starting on white for, like, convenience, so let's do that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to solve a side. I'm going to be showing you later what to do if you accidentally or purposely solve a layer, but for now, we're going to be just solving a side. So I have a line right here, so that's good, and there's another white piece right here, so I can just bring that down. So I got that done. Now I look around for the last piece. Oh, looks like it's right here, and it needs to go right there. So I just move it out of the way, bring it to its correct spot. Now I can just correctly insert it like that, and then bam. I'm just gonna, oh crap. I'm just gonna assume that you already know how to solve a face. It's pretty intuitive, so yeah, that's that. And now we get on to the hard part, OLL. So I'll show you guys the first case. Okay, so here's the first case that we have. Come on, I hate this. Here's the first case that we have. And it doesn't matter if you solve a layer or just a face with, like, no matching colors on the bottom. OLL is always going to be the same. So with this first case, you have two yellows right here, a yellow right here, and a yellow on the opposite side of this yellow. So, two here, one here, one here. And to complete this OLL, solve the yellow on the top, you want to do this algorithm. Make it so that the line of the yellow is on the left of you, and then do this move. F, R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Then bam, we solved the yellow. On to the next case. Okay, so here's our next case. So if we look at the yellow side, we can see that we only have one corner piece. See, the rest of these aren't yellow. We only have one yellow piece right here. And also, we have a yellow facing us right here. So one yellow here, one yellow here. The rest of the pieces don't really matter. So say the corner's up here. Bring the corner to the bottom left and see that the yellow is facing you. And do this simple move. It's called the right soon. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. Then bam, we solved yellow. Next case. Alright, so here's our next case. We have two yellows diagonal from each other, like that. And so what you want to do is you want to align it so that one of them is bottom right and one of them is top left. But what you also want to make sure of is that there's also a yellow facing you. So there's a yellow here, and one facing you. If you get this case, it's also fairly easy, but it's a bit of a longer algorithm. And yeah. So if you have it like this, yellow, 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 do this move. F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. And as we can see, we solved yellow. Woo. Next case. Okay, so here's the next case. And what this one looks like is there's a yellow here and a yellow here forming a bar. And there's also a yellow here and one opposite of that. So, again, yellow here, yellow here, yellow here, yellow here. And so to do this one, it's fairly simple and easy to memorize. So you make it so that this is here and this is here. You gotta make it so that the line is on the right side and do this move. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. Solved yellow. Next case. So here we are with our next case. It looks similar to the Soon, but it's not the Soon. So if you see just one yellow corner, you're going to be tempted to put it in the top left and then do the right Soon. But as we can see, there's no yellow right here. So if you put the yellow in the bottom left, but there's no yellow in the front, bring it to the top left, and we can see that there's a yellow right here. So if we get this case with a yellow right here and a yellow right here, we want to do this move. R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U2, R. Bam, solved the yellow. Next case. So here's the next case, and on this one we can see that we have two yellows in the front and two yellows opposite of it. So if you get this case, you want to align it so that the two yellow bars are vertical from each other from you. So like there's two yellows right in front of you, which means the other two are in the very back of you. So if you get this case, do this move. R2, U2, R, U2, R2. So yeah, that's the case. Pretty easy. Alright, so here is our final OLL case. As you can see, we have two lines right here, and just like that one other case, we want to put them on the right side like this. But you can see there's no yellow here and no yellow here. See? They're both on the side. See, there's two yellows here and two yellows here. So if you get this case, you want to do this simple move. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And so, yeah, that solves that case. And now we're on to PLL, or PBL in some cases. So here we are with our first PLL case. For these first two, I'm going to be showing you the cases where if you solve the first layer, see, 2 orange, 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 green. So if you solved the first layer on accident or on purpose, and you look at the top layer, and there is no solid lines of color, then you can then it doesn't matter how you hold this, just keep the white or whatever face you solved on the bottom and the OLL side on the top. And then after that, you want to do this move. It's a little bit long, but I think it's roughly the easiest to memorize. So it's F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. And now we can see that we have that one OLL case. There's two yellows here, one here, and one here. So if you get and then once you do those first couple moves, then you can just solve the OLL, which is pretty easy. So again, it's R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. And then you can just AUF your way to victory. So next PLL/PBL case. So this next case is if you've also solved the first layer and you do have a solid block of color. So here's a line of blue right here. So if you get this case, you want to align it with its sides, lines, you get a solved side, and then put it on your left. And then do this move. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, UI, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. And then if you need to, you can always AUF. But yeah, that's that case. So this next case is our first PBL case, which means that you haven't solved the first layer or the second layer. You just have your first side and your OLL side. And so with this case, as you can see, it's just all lines. Red, orange, green, blue, red, orange, green, blue, right? And so there's also another variation where it's a checkerboard pattern. Blue, blue, green, green. Orange, orange, red, red. Green, green, blue, blue, you know? And so if it doesn't matter how it's oriented, just make sure that there is no solid line of color. Make sure there's no solid line of color anywhere on the cube. So if you do get this case, it doesn't matter how you hold it. You just do this really, really impossible move to do. R2, F2, or B2, whichever you prefer, and then another R2. Then you can just AUF. Bam. Next PBL case. Here we are with our next PBL case. So if you get this PBL case, you might first think that it's the R2, B2, F2, R2 one. Because there's a line, there's a line, there's a line, there's a line. But if you scroll around the top layer, you can see that we have a solid bar of color. If you do have a solid bar of color, and nothing else solved except for your OLL side and main side, then what you have to do is this simple algorithm. R, U prime, R, F2, R prime, U, R prime. And then you can just AUF, and then bam, you solved it. Easy, easy, easy. Here is our final case in PBL of the video. So, with this case, you can see that you have one bar of color right here, solid color. And you look around, and there's another solid bar of color. What you want to do is align the two colors. See, there's a red one and an orange one. And so if you get this case, you want to do this move. R2, U, B2, U2, R2, U, R2. And then you can just AUF, and bam, you solved it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, and donuts are terrible. Lollipops are obviously superior. And yeah, peace. That was such a lame outro, oh my god.